Hey guys, welcome. Today I'm gonna show you Balagos 5. It's a little project I was working on recently. I finished it actually on the weekend. It's not completely finished because you never are completely finished. I also prepared a bigger version, so yeah, this is a little animation. So this one is called Balagos 5. The 5's because it's the 5th version. There's also an older version, so this one, for example, is Balagos 3, and there is no Balagos 4 animation, but there is a Balagos 4 save file, because I'm not always making an animation for everything, since it takes some time. Anyway, so this looks a little bit different. I changed the cockpit view because it looked a little bit, for my taste, too much like an insect. Which is not bad, it's just I wanted to go a different way, but this is sometimes you ending up when you don't know where you're actually going for, well, you're doing something different, which is not a bad thing. So I have like two versions, and Balagos is the file name, the project name, because I need kind of a name for my projects, but actually you can give it a name. So I had recently an idea, I made a video, but that I wanna create basically ships, and you guys can name them, and to keep stuff simple as possible. The first comment can name the ship, and if you feel like, you can also give it a mission, you know. If you think that's a searching ship and the battleship, you can give it a name with the mission, which I maybe use in the future, maybe not, maybe not, but for sure I'm gonna change the project name, so that's for sure. Yeah, so yeah, it's fun to make those little creations, because you learn a lot. And what I like best is that in my case, I don't really have a goal, so I just start doing something and then ending up creating something, which, you know, if you played Minecraft or something, you kind of know what I mean. Actually, I wanted to go a different way with this little guy here. I wanted to go more like shape, well, like more length shape, yeah, length shape, like this one, and more like something who's with a ship, like a cargo ship, you know, something like this shape, kinda. But you know, it ended up to become this one, which is cool. I like it, and I'm gonna use it for future projects. I also made a video where I said something about creating a relaxing video in the space where spaceships of the viewers of my channel are passing by and nothing is really happening. You can check out this video, but I'm not too sure about that, how this video will look in the end. Something will come someday, maybe not. Anyway, yeah, it doesn't really matter, because it's a lot of fun to create those stuff anyways. So let's yeah, talk a little bit about that. So this one here, I changed the cockpit view. It's actually one object, the whole thing. No, it's two objects actually. If you don't consider lights like this guys here as objects, then it's actually a two object thing, which is cool. Like this one is one object, and the ship here is one object. What is tricky actually is if you try to make it, well, this is something for the future. So right now I try to make it nice a little bit inside the ship too, but that's very difficult if you want to do it perfect for both things, you know, from the outside and from the inside. But this is something I will probably do better in the future when I focus on that. The problem is when you have like the outside walls and you want to change the inside walls, there probably are really good solutions to that, but this is something I want to deal with it later, because I still learn by creating those ships a lot, so everything step by step. So yeah, and if you name the ship and if it's then it's yours, that's for sure. But I could, you know, I maybe adjust it a little bit, you know, changing the painting and so on, which I can show you quickly if you are actually watching that. And I'm gonna hide this one. This is how it actually looks without light influence, if you want. And if we change so this looks a little bit weird, but it's, well, it's not that complicated. It really isn't. It always looks, when people do something, it's just if it looks complicated, then it's because you just haven't used Blender often enough. And it maybe is complicated, but believe me, if you just try and error guy like me, it kind of makes sense, even if you don't understand everything, because I certainly don't understand everything for 100%. Anyway, so I just want to show you a little bit. So if you just cancel this one, then you see this would be a white version ship, you know. So simply, you know, I thought I just want to go with the camouflage since it has some weapons here, but it's also a searching ship, I guess. Yeah. But I tell you guys, it's a lot of fun to create starships. I love it. I love it so much because when it comes to animating, to the animation, it's very simple to make a starship fly. You know, you don't have to deal with for a car. When you take a car, for example, you don't have to deal with gravitation and the respawn that, you know, when a car is moving, it responds to the surface and so on. So a spaceship is, in this term, very easy if you don't want to animate everything. So yeah, so this is Balagos 5. I can show you Balagos 3 if you want as well. Hold on. So I just loaded Balagos 3. This is where I actually, Balagos 4 looks a little bit between Balagos 3 and 5, of course, because I simply wanted to get rid of the insect looking like shape here in this regard. The thing is, I changed this a little bit, the mouth if you want, the cockpit, and then it became like this. It looked like cheeks, which is cute, but I didn't want it to go for a cute look. I have a cute ship actually. Let me show you this. So those were just testing ships before I decided to create this one. This one I like very much. I don't mind going sometimes a cute, funny, silly way. I love both. I love the being serious and destroying starships, but I also like the not taking it serious ship. And this guy, it wasn't my intention. It never is to create something. I never know what I'm doing. That's something I think I'm good at this when it comes to not knowing what I'm doing. That's probably where my strengths are, but I don't know for sure. Anyway, so I thought it looks already like it has a personality, and we couldn't give him like a big head. Look at that, and maybe like a little eye, no, and then you have like a really big head, bubble head guy. Which is cute, I guess. But yeah, so look at that. So of course you have to work a lot until it becomes what you're looking for. So this is kind of interesting. I keep that for sure. This is they are not, I thought first, I think I haven't really, I made a screenshot in the early stage, but I actually don't really have an early stage version. I can show you the screenshot. Yeah, I wanted to go the length ship. This is also interesting. I think what I like about this is that it has the round stuff here, which can look like this one later on, with a bump effect and so on. So I kind of like this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use that. Well, the thing is, I don't want to say anything because I never really know how it's gonna look in the end. So, and I don't want an audit actually. So anyway, the point is I just wanted to show you that because I think it's cool. And yeah, there are more ships coming, so I will upload from time to time some ships, and then you can claim them if there is an interest. I'm not so sure about it because I made already a video and no one really picked up on this, which is okay. Again, I would do it anyway, so there is nothing lost. But if you want to give it a name and a purpose, I'm gonna yeah, I would appreciate that. And if you give it a mission, I may also save the comment. So let's say you give the ship a name, like Balagos in this case, and say Balagos is a fighting searching ship on the way to planet Fuffelduffel. Then I'm gonna save your comment as a document file and to keep the mission, and you know, I mean, I have some ideas. I do not know what I'm gonna realize all of that. Anyway, I don't even know if I express myself very well. I never do know that. Okay, yeah, did I forget something? Oh, I wanted to talk about this actually. So what was new to me, I kind of experiment a little bit already with the volumetric light. I really love the volumetric lighting. Here you can see this in this animation really good. It basically makes looks like there is a lot of noise in the air, which is a dense whatever smoke or something. I do not know how could we call that, volumetric smoke. Anyway, it's not really smoke, it's just a dense mist or something. And it's very interesting because it makes the light look very interesting, and I like it a lot. I personally like it really much. But this is Blender doing it very well. So Blender is really awesome. It's incredible how much fun this program actually is. So, and you can, you know, you can do so much with it. And it became really fun to me in the last year almost, or I don't know, since when I fall into that, and when I understand a little bit, and it's still a lot of fun to do it. And I'm still in the beginning, so a lot of stuff which is well, there's a lot to learn actually, and there is something for everybody. So there's something for people who just want to be creative. There's also something for people who want to create something physically correct, rendering and so on. So I think that's, yeah, it's just an awesome program, and I'm very happy that this is open source, because I couldn't afford. There is a other program called Maya, which is super expensive. I could not afford that. So I'm very happy about that. It's like, well, if you like Minecraft, and if you like creating stuff, give Blender a chance and start easy. I really would recommend that, because there's so many good videos out there, and when you take it easy step by step, then you can create something and have a lot of fun with that. I just need to say it because I feel like it. Anyways, so here's my ship. I like it a lot, but if you don't like it, don't worry about it. It's not every, you know, so often that I think, oh, it's the best thing I ever did, and then after a while I think, well, it wasn't that great. So don't worry about that. Okay, guys, that's about it. Yeah, I also thought about creating a Blender channel. I'm still thinking. I think I'm gonna make this probably someday, but I don't know when. Maybe in a year or something, maybe next month, because it's also work, you know, and I have the Let's Plays and Blender, and I don't want to overdo it. I'm still thinking about a name, so I wanna, you know, I don't want to use Lastrates, it's too long, and I also got bored of this name actually. So I want to have something short and cool. Yeah, I wanted to use Lucas, but the problem is if you use Lucas, there are so many Lucases in this world. That's not really good. Anyway, whatever. good guys. Yeah, that's about it. I probably forgot something to mention, but anyway, then I'll make another video. Okay, have a good day, guys. Stay safe. Bye-bye.